Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Welcome back to the Angel Mystic Podcast. This episode is called The Practical Ways to Manifest. So I wanted to delve into a bit more about manifesting with this particular episode. And, as a manifestation teacher, and I would definitely consider myself a bit of an expert. I've been consciously manifesting now for 24 years, and it has transformed my life. It really has. I love how things can just be created by your thoughts. But I know that we can often trip ourselves up too. And I wanted to give you some really practical things that are going to help you manifest, because we've all heard that it's about believing it first. It's about visualizing your dreams, thinking positive. I wanted to give you some really sort of practical steps to help you and a few techniques that you can use to help align your energy with those things that you desire, because you are definitely worth it. You are so worth it. We are all worthy of our dreams and our desires. And I don't want you to struggle, because I know that visualizing, people can think, oh my goodness, I can't do that. I mean, I know you can do that, and I will do another episode another time on visualization. But let's get, into this now. Grab yourself a notebook, because there's going to be some things that you're going to want to write down too. So let's start with step 1 in manifesting, and that is clarity. It is crucial to have clarity around what you want. You are manifesting in every given moment, and never forget that. Everything that you've got in your life right now, you have manifested. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I know that's hard to believe, because there'll be difficult things in your life that you think, I wouldn't have manifested that. But on an unconscious level, you have, because it's all about your belief system. But to manifest what it is that you want, you need to get super clear. So imagine going into a restaurant. You wouldn't just sit down and go, yeah, I'll just have anything. I'll just have, you're craving a big fat juicy steak, but you say, yeah, I'll have anything. And they bring you a pizza. You wouldn't be happy. Equally, if you're ordering a book on Amazon, you don't just say, oh yeah, just send me any book. You get really specific about what you want, whether you want an audio book, a Kindle, a paperback, a hardback. Is it fiction? Is it non-fiction? You've got to be specific around what it is that you want. So many people just go, yeah, I just want to be happy. I just want financial abundance, financial freedom. If the universe, which is always delivering what you are placing orders on, if the universe was Amazon and it got an order in from you and you said, I just want to be happy, I just want a relationship, I just want financial freedom, would it know specifically what you wanted? It's like ordering, I just want a book. You've got to get really, really clear. And journaling is a great way to write about what it is that you want. But always write about it as if you've already got it in the present tense. Not I'm looking forward to, I can't wait for. Write about it as if you've got it in your life now. Because when we are thinking about what it is that we want, we often think about that in a place of lack. We have worry and fear and frustration attached to it. So it's about thinking about how it'll be when you've got it in your life and how amazing it will feel and how much gratitude you can have for it, how much joy it will bring you. So step 1, get clear on what you want. Be specific. Now, the next thing you might want to do is you might want to create a vision board. I have a brilliant story of how I created a free cruise with a vision board. They're a really powerful tool to help you see what it is that you want, something that you can look at, something that can excite you. But vision boards are not just a cutting and sticking exercise. They're a great tool to help you keep your desires top of your mind and help you remember, give you that visualized representation of what it is that you want. But it's no good just putting random pictures on a board, sticking it up and leaving it to it. It won't work like that. There has to be a link between your creative energies, your conscious, your subconscious, and bringing it all together to create that vibration, which is ultimately what is going to manifest. But seeing your goals on your wall, wherever you keep your board, you can keep telling yourself, this is me, this is my new life, this is what I'm creating. You're not just wishy-washy wishing, you're believing. It strengthens your energy and your beliefs about what it is that you want. If you want to learn how to do a vision board, I have a manual that you can download. It is in the show notes. But let me tell you my cruise story, just so you know how powerful vision boards can be. I had recently when I had this vision board, moved house, which is not unusual for me because I have moved 20 times. And moving house is pretty exhausting. And I can remember as we got into the house and my vision board was propped up next to my desk and everything had sort of fell off my vision board apart from this cruise ship. It was the nose of the ship was sticking out. So I said to the kids, when we're settled, I'm gonna manifest us a holiday. And they went, oh, what sort of holiday? I went, a cruise. 10 days later, my phone beeped and it was a text message from a client who said, fancy a free cruise round the Canaries, 12 nights? Well, yes, I did. And it was totally free for me. When we changed the cabin over into my name, it was a cabin for 4 people. So I paid for the children to come. We had a great time. So if you think you would enjoy creating a vision board and putting all your dreams and your desires on that, make sure you download the guide, then you can do that, the manual. Another really practical way that you can manifest, and this is something that I have recently done because I hadn't done one before then, and it is called a crystal grid. So I have an absolute love of crystals anyway. I have so many crystals around my house, and I've known about crystal grids, but I've never actually done one. Sometimes people call them a healing grid. But for me, I like to use it as a manifestation tool. And I collected together lots of crystals. I got myself a special board to put it on. And it is exactly the same as creating a vision board. It is something that you don't just plop the crystals on there. Everything is very intentional. You've got to use the right crystals. You use sacred geometry for the crystal grid work. And the power of the crystals can all help the intentions that you've got on that board. You put all your wishes on there, again, your dreams, your desires. But you don't have to be a crystal expert to get started. You know, it's all very much about using your intuition. And I've got mine in what I consider one of my altars in my house. So it's in my bedroom windowsill. And I love how that makes me feel. And of course, manifestation is all about how you feel. That's exactly what's been mirrored back to you from the universe. So if you want to look at learning how to do that, I've created you a little guide for that too. That is also in show notes. But I'm loving seeing what is coming up for me as I've created this grid and how things are starting to manifest. But whatever you do, whether you do something practical like a vision board or a crystal grid, one of the things that you do need to do is take some aligned action. You don't just sit on the sofa, feet up, waiting for the universe to deliver whatever it is that you've desired. It's just not going to come knocking at your door as easy as that. You need to take some action. You need to believe it is possible. Now, for me, inspired action happens when I'm visualizing what it is that I want, when I'm thinking about what it is that I want, whether that's in a conversation with someone else, whether that's just me within my own thoughts, whether that's when I'm swimming, whether it's when I'm doing an actual visualization or my affirmations. But then I get these little ideas. I need to go and do this. And that's inspired action. Now, I could ignore those ideas, but that won't help me manifest. I've got to follow those ideas. I've got to do those good ideas. You've got to action them. I've got to take steps moving me closer, no matter how small they are. And this is about showing the universe that you are serious about your desires, because you're working in harmony with the universe. You're co-creating, and you have to take aligned action, because that's like reinforcing the belief that what you want, that desire, is already yours. And that's where the magic starts to happen. Your energy and your mindset matter immensely, but so does aligned action, inspired action. So make sure you are taking some inspired action. Maybe it's a job you want and you want to meditate on that. And then you think, oh yeah, I need to update my CV, or I need to go and speak to such a body, or look on a certain website. All of this is inspired action. And then we need to, which is always hard to do, I think, surrender, let it go, trust the process. You've done all the work, you've created your vision board, you've done your crystal grid, you've taken action, and then you need to release it and fully trust that it's going to come. When we're clinging on to things, that's from desperation, that's resistance energy. It's like planting that little seed in the garden. If you're planting a sunflower, you don't keep digging it up to see how big the roots have got. You just plant the sunflower seed and you wait for it to grow. It's the same when you're manifesting. You're trusting the process. When you go into a restaurant and you order, that big fat juicy steak, whatever it is that you've decided, you don't then run into the kitchen and tell the chef how to cook it, or keep asking, how long is it going to be? Or when you place an order with Amazon, you don't keep going back in and checking how long your delivery is going to be. You just know it's coming. You get on with your life, trusting and knowing your delivery is coming. It's the same with your manifesting. You've got to let it go. You've got to keep believing it's possible. That's why having that crystal grid, having that vision board is something that you can look at, and you've got to keep taking the action. Trust and let it go. Keep taking the action. This isn't about giving up. It isn't about detaching from it. It's about fully trusting it's coming. And you're doing your part by believing that. And when you get those little nudges, I need to do this, I'm taking some action. It's about manifesting with confidence. So make sure you've got that clarity. Make sure you're consistent with your daily practice. And that's what we do in Abundance Club. Use tools like vision boards and crystal grids that amplify your energy, and combine that with action and trusting in the universe, and you will be an awesome manifester. So I hope that you've found this helpful. I hope this is something that you are going to action. Like I say, check out all the good stuff in the show notes. And on Wednesday, the 9th of, what month are we in? October. Wednesday, the 9th of October, I have got a special announcement, and I'm announcing it on my business page. So make sure you listen out for that. Until next time, have fun manifesting. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. Hope to see you there.